Hey there, we're going to begin meditation actually in child's pose. So here in child's pose, you're going to allow yourself to take your knees wide, sitting yourself back onto your heels. If this is too much for your knees or your low back, you can take a blanket and slide it on top of your calves so that as you move back, it creates space for your knees. And then allowing yourself to come forward. As you come forward, if the earth is too far away for your forehead, and when you do it, you'll find that you're really overextending the back of the neck, you can use a block, okay? So you might find yourself here. However, if you're okay, you can release the props, allow yourself to sit back, bring your forehead down, and the arms will stretch forward. Relax the shoulders here. Close your eyes and begin to just tune into the breath. Where and how is the breath moving in and out of the body? Here, allowing yourself to just notice how you feel. Scanning the physical body, as well as the mental body. If you feel any tension or negativity within that space, invite a deeper breath and see if on your exhale, soften and surrender a little bit more. Relax the shoulders, the jaw. Allowing yourself to sink into the earth a little bit more. Deepen the breath. Allow yourself to wake the body up. Here, placing the hands closer to the torso, pressing down to allow yourself to rise up. Removing the props over to the side. Allowing yourself to come upright in a comfortable seat. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Bring the chin into the throat here. Lift the back of the head up. Take a moment here for intention. A word for every inhale and every exhale. What would you like to move into? What feeling? Allowing us to come together with the sound of one Om. Take a deep breath, inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale for Om. Take a deep breath and exhale it out. Open your eyes, extend your legs forward, shake them out. We're going to start here with wide-legged, so Upavista Konasana. If you find you need a little lift, why would you need a lift? If your low back or your hips are tight, or you find yourself grounding in the low back a lot. Bringing yourself on the edge of a blanket is really nice. Here, that intention or effort within the posture is going to be in the toes. The toes will look up. You can always allow for a little soft bend in the knees, and you can even place the blocks underneath the hamstrings. We're going to forward fold. So as you forward fold, you're going to lift your heart, allow yourself to come forward. You might come to a place where you can stack your blocks, placing your forehead to your blocks. Relax your shoulders wherever you're at. As you become warm, maybe allowing yourself to navigate your blocks to come more in your forward fold. Here you'll begin to feel that line of energy in your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and your low back. But remember, try to find that place of ease and effort where you can stay there and be steady. You can feel the rise and the fall of the breath. Eyes closed. Relax your shoulders. The tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Quadriceps are soft. Breathe. Think of your yin practice as an opportunity to observe thoughts, emotions, the body, the internal landscape as well as the external environment without reacting. Just allow yourself to be present for it. Breathe, we're almost there. Take a deep breath, inhale. Complete exhale. On your next inhale, palms facing down, helping you to slowly rise up one vertebrae at a time. As your spine comes up, just let your hands come out onto the legs, eyes closed. Breathe. Notice the back body. Open your eyes. Removing blocks over to the side. Tuck your tailbone a little bit, bring your legs forward, give them a shake out. I'm sure that'll feel really good. Agni Stambhasana, so fire log pose. You can do this one of two ways. What you're doing is creating a 90-degree angle. So left leg will go on the bottom and right leg will go on top. If you come here and this is too much for your knees, for your hips, then what you can do is come into a cross-legged position with the right leg in front. Either position, blocks can come underneath the knees to give you support, okay? This is stage one. If you're in your fire log pose, that top leg, just flex your foot a little bit as well as the bottom leg, okay? Just a little bit, making sure that the ankle comes across the leg and not to the center where the ankle will sickle, okay? So here, That intention is important. Then we're going to twist. So here's stage 1. Twisting to the right. Let your heart move to the right. Let your hands come somewhere where your shoulder blades can relax down your body. Find the center of your heart. Let the chin come up there, and then close your eyes. This might be perfect for your head and your neck. You might also be able to allow yourself to take the chin slightly back towards the right shoulder. Remember here, the twist comes from the lift of the front body and relaxing the shoulder blades down the back. And here, as we have our cross-legged position on our lower region, working within our hips. So just breathe. Steady and still. So even though your feet are flexed here, see if you can let the knees be heavy. You're anchoring the sit bones more, allowing softness in the hips. Bring your intention in. Let it rise and fall with breath, keeping you focused. Deep in the breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back forward. Exhale, allow yourself to forward fold. Just giving yourself a breath here as you forward fold, moving the breath along the spine, releasing, letting go. And then inhale, coming up. Take the legs forward. Give them a little wiggle, a little shake. It'll feel good. And then coming into the other side. So right leg on bottom, left leg on top, or left leg in front. So shins are parallel or stacked. Placing those blocks underneath the knees, and then making sure that the feet are flexed, as well as the top ankle is working across the bottom leg so that your ankle's safe. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to twist to the left. Taking those hands somewhere where the shoulders relax down the back. Take a look down, find the center of your chest. Lift your head up. Close your eyes. And then notice how your head is on your neck. Maybe taking the chin slightly towards the left shoulder, but keeping the chin parallel to the earth. You're allowing yourself to just rest heavy in the hips. Letting the knees relax down towards the earth. Feeling the effort of the front of the body lifting while relaxing the back body down. Finding that place of stillness and steadiness in the body, and then observe. observing without reacting. Notice if you've rounded in the upper back. Inhale to lift the ribs. Exhale to relax. Back body again. We're almost there. Deepen the breath. Exhale. Inhale to come back to center. Exhale to forward fold. Just pausing here in your forward fold for a breath or two. Letting the breath move down the spine. Slowly inhale to come up, sitting tall, open your eyes, take the legs forward and shake mat. Lying on our backs. So here we're going to allow ourselves to come into a supported bridge. You may like to have a little bit of softness underneath your head, so you can always place a blanket there, but you're going to need one block. So coming onto your spine, your knees are hip distance, ankles underneath the knees, toes looking in the same direction as the knees. Press down underneath the soles of your feet to lift your hip points up, placing the block underneath your sacrum, so your low back. So you'll notice that my bottom is very supported. It's not too high where the top part of the block isn't underneath my waist. It actually goes below your waist. It goes all the way down to your bottom. You can keep your block at its lowest level. If you have a little more flexibility in your low back, then by all means you can change it to go maybe to the middle. Okay, just be careful here. Make sure that you go into that place where you can be in ease. Arms will go out, palms face up, chin comes away from the chest just a little bit, and then close your eyes. Here the effort is in keeping the soles of the feet evenly pressing into the earth, and the center of your chest where your ribs meet, your sternum, lift that up just a tiny bit. Close your eyes and breathe. Feeling the foundation of the earth underneath the soles of your feet. Feeling the breath move in and out the body. Allowing the shoulders to be completely relaxed. Stay steady. Turning this supported bridge, Setu Bandhasana, into an inversion. So keeping the block right where it is, you'll just allow your legs one at a time to come all the way up. The soles of the feet will look towards the ceiling. There can be a slight bend in your knees here if you need a little release for the hamstrings. And you're going to close your eyes. If this feels too much for you, just bring your feet back down on the ground and stay with the supported bridge. Allowing for new perspective every time you bring those feet above your heart or the head below your heart, right? You get that blood moving towards the brain. Changing our perspective. This is really good for your nervous system and your circulatory system. On your next exhale, very slowly bend your knees, and then 1 foot at a time, bring your feet back down onto the ground. Stay there for another breath. Exhale. You're going to anchor your feet down to lift your hip points up. Remove the block. Then draw your tailbone towards the backs of your knees and let one vertebrae come down at a time. So if you need me to say that again, you're drawing your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. So you're rounding the low back just a little bit as you bring the low back down. And then just pause there. Hands can go to your belly. Close your eyes. Take a breath. When you're ready, let the legs go as wide as your mat. Palms come out alongside your body, preparing for Shavasana. Close your eyes. Relax. Let everything go. Let your legs relax. Your arms, your back body, all your organs, your neck, jaw, eyes, and head. Deepen your breath here. Exhale it completely out. Bring your hands to your belly. Take your elbows wider, making space for your shoulders. Bring your intention back in. Then allowing those knees to come into your chest, hands to the knees, rock side to side on your back. Come over to one side, allow yourself to come up to your seated position. Bring your hands in front of your heart. A moment in gratitude. Allowing ourselves to come together in the sound of Om. Take a deep breath, inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale for Om. Om.